Hey friends, it's Molly. Welcome to your Mellow Stretchy Flow. This is going to be a 30-minute class. A little bit of gentle flow, a little bit of longer held stretches. Perfect for when you just want to move your body but you don't want too much heat. And you want to open up, breathe a little easier. I think it's perfect for after work or getting ready for bed, putting kids to bed, or first thing in the morning because it's a little bit of a mellow buildup. So I think it always helps to have blocks and a bolster for these types of classes just to feel as supported and as good in your body as you can. So use whatever props you need. They're very, very welcome here. I'm gonna have mine handy just in case. We're gonna get started in a seat. Any comfortable seat. I'm gonna do Sukhasana, so crossing one shin in front of the other. Feel free to roll up a blanket or your mat underneath your sit bones to help you kind of spill your pelvis forward. And then once you arrive here, close down your eyes, place your hands on your body. And let yourself arrive into this space little by little. Maybe first feeling your sit bones, your feet ground down into the mat. Letting your inhales, your in-breaths bring you in deeper to yourself. And then the closing of the eyes, the flipping of the gaze, looking internally. So we take a few moments just to be here, to peel away any distractions layer by layer, maybe breath by breath, letting something go. And then we'll take one breath together to solidify the presence of our body, our minds, and our hearts here for the next 30 minutes. So empty the air from your lungs completely. Big inhale, draw it through the nose, all the way down the back of the throat. Fill up your chest, your ribs, your belly, your back body. And then open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Start to slowly blink your eyes open if you close them. And then stretch your left fingertips out to the left side. You can always use a block for support. Inhale, we're gonna side bend over to the left. So right arm over to the left side, bicep to frame the ear. Exhale, cactus your right arm, draw shoulder blade down, your back body gaze up to the sky. Inhale, right fingertips stretch diagonally towards and past left knee. Fill up your right lung, and then exhale, your body will sway towards the center and move to the right side. This time, right fingertips plant, inhale, side stretch over to the right. Exhale, left elbow cactuses down the back body, gaze up. Inhale, stretch left fingertips diagonally over right knee. Feel each rib on your left side separate. And then exhale, fold body towards center, moving to the other side. Inhale, side bend over to the left, ground down through right sit bone. Exhale, bend your elbow, gaze up towards the sky, open across your heart. Inhale, stretch diagonally and forward with the right hand. And then exhale, let your body fold heavy towards the center. Inhale, side bend over to the right. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, stretch out through your fingertips. Exhale, fold through center. Lift your body up through center and then switch the cross of your legs. Left shin in front this time. And then on our inhale, we're just gonna hold a side bend. So I like to prop up onto my elbow on a block if I need a little more space. Pretend you had a sandbag weighing your right hip down. 3 breaths here. Fill up completely and evenly. And then exhale softly and slowly. One more cycle. Exhale draws you back to center. We'll move through the other side. So resting onto your right hand, your right elbow, using a prop, whatever you need. Inhale to sweep, left arm overhead. Peel left shoulder open slightly. And 3 breaths here. You can place the left hand on the back of your skull too if you want. Ground down through left sit bone. One more full inhale. Exhale, release, come through center. All right, slide up and over your knees, come to a tabletop pose. Quick round of cat-cow. Inhale to drop your belly, lift your gaze, lift your tail, arch to the spine. And then exhale, tuck chin into chest, curl round, push the ground away. On your inhale, find cow again, as I put my hair up. And then on an exhale, you're gonna drop your right elbow down to the mat, twist open to the left slightly. Inhale, cow pose, drop belly, lift tail, lift gaze. Exhale, drop left shoulder, gaze over right. This time, inhale through cow. Exhale, drop right elbow down. And we're gonna just shift or sway front and back. Finding some length through the glutes as you sit back into your hips. And then also a nice stretch along your right lat, your right armpit area, and a bit of a twist as well. So a couple times forwards and backwards. Maybe inhale as you lean up, and then exhale as you sit back. One more here. Good, inhale, cow. Dip the belly, broaden across your collarbones, and then exhale, drop left elbow down. And then take those sways forward and backwards. One more inhale to lean forward. One more exhale to sit back. Good. Sit hips back towards heels. Stretch your fingertips long in front of you. Toes are tucked, so active child's pose. Inhale, round forward through tabletop, pressing the back of the heart up to the sky. And then exhale, lower your whole body down to the mat, untuck your toes. Zip your inner thighs together. Engage glutes, keep tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Use your back body to engage and lift your chest off the mat. Exhale, release down. Two more, inhale. Soft back body engagement. You could lift your hands and see if you could stay in the same spot. Exhale, release. One more here, inhale. Draw forward through the crown of your head. Exhale, down. Good, bring your hands out to a cactus shape. Bend into your right knee, curling heel into glute, and then exhale, roll onto left hip so you're facing the right side, and right toe tips plant behind you. So kind of an opener for the front of the right hip, also especially the front of the left shoulder and the left chest. Breathe here, 2 breaths. Good, on your next inhale, come back through center. Lift up through a baby cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Curl left heel into glute, cactus, right arm out to the side. Then roll onto right hip, bringing left toe tips back behind you. Tent up onto left fingertips for some support. 3 breaths. On your final exhale, roll back to belly, back to center. Plant through both hands on the sides of your ribs, tuck your toes. On an exhale, push up to tabletop. Walk your knees in a step so they're stacked underneath your hips. Tuck your toes, sit back into your active child's pose. Stretch your left hand long, bring your right hand back by your right foot. Top of the hand is on the mat. On an inhale, roll through your cat pose, coming up towards tabletop. At the top of the breath, you're gonna sweep your right arm up to the sky. So we're twisting open to the right. Exhale, sit your hips back towards your heels. 2 more. Inhale, roll forward as the hand slides on the mat. The top of the breath, twist open to the right. Exhale, sit hips back to heels, lower down. Good. On this last one, inhale, open up, kickstand your left foot out to the side, and come into a modified side plank. Right pinky toe is grounding down. You're stretching overhead with the right hand. And then take some big circles here with your right arm. Couple in one direction. Good. Switch the rotation. On your next inhale, stretch long through right arm and right leg. Exhale, bend your right knee, curl it up to body, bend right elbow. See if you can touch or almost touch in the center. Inhale, stretch long. This time, hover right foot off the mat, straight line through the body. Exhale, bend your right heel in towards your glute and hold onto the outside of the foot with your right hand. Finding a kick on your inhale, pushing top of the right foot into your right hand, driving hips forward, slight tuck of the tailbone underneath you to open up the front body. 2 breaths. Good, one more inhale. On your exhale, curl your right knee into your body as you plant right hand and step right foot forward between your palms. Find a low lunge shape. And from here, just floss out the hips. So inhale into your low lunge. Exhale into a half splits. One more time, inhale. Draw the crown of the head forward and then exhale, straighten into right leg, sit your hips back. Bend into your right knee again. This time, inhale, modified warrior 3. So you're gonna lift your left leg off the mat, L shape with the body, fingertips down for support. You can also have a block underneath them. Exhale, curl left knee into forehead. Inhale, straighten left foot underneath you, hovered off the mat. And then exhale, plant it down. Left foot to meet the right Uttanasana, forward fold. Couple breaths here to land. Let your head hang heavy. Hold on to opposite elbows, maybe take a sway. And then we'll find a few rounds of circle chair. So slight bend in the knees, ground down through your feet. Roll up your body one spinal segment at a time. At the top of your inhale, hinge at the hips, send your glutes back, fold your upper body down. Find your fold so you can come through center for a few breaths if you want to experiment. And maybe take it down a side, feeling a big side body stretch. That's an option too. This is your moment to close your eyes and just feel into what your body wants to do. Let the movement be really embodied. Not really caring what it looks like, but just finding that flow. We'll take 2 more breaths here. Good, exhale, forward fold. Ground down into right foot, fingertips down for support. Inhale, stretch left heel back. Modified warrior 3. Exhale, bend into your right knee, plant your left toes down. Left hand grounds down into the mat. Easy twist on your in-breath, peeling right arm open to the sky. Exhale, lower left knee down. Kickstand left foot out to the side. Inhale, modified side plank, hover, right arm, right leg. And then exhale, your right toes point to the back of the mat. Scoot your left knee in, sit down onto your hips. Inhale, tall through the spine, find some length through your side waist. Exhale, forward fold over your right leg, Jani Shashasana. Plant left hand at the top of the mat. Inhale, drive through left knee. Modified wild thing. Exhale, Jani Shashasana and fold. Over right knee. One more time, inhale. Pick your hips up towards the sky, open up through the heart. Exhale, fold down. Good. On your in-breath, find your modified wild thing. On your exhale, step your right foot to the top of the mat. Bring your left knee underneath you. Good. Inhale here, take a breath to grow the crown of the head forward in your low runner's lunge. And then exhale, sit your hips back onto your left heel. So half splits, but kind of full version where you're sitting all the way down. Take a few breaths to fold here. Always have the option to be up higher, having props, blocks underneath your hands. 2 more cycles. Keep a soft bend in your right knee, but see if you can plug your femur back into its socket. Good. On your next in-breath, bend into right knee, walk your hands forward, lift your left heel high. Exhale, pull left knee in towards forehead. press down through your right foot. Inhale, stand, stork pose, left knee to chest, arms reach high. Exhale, cross left ankle over right thigh. Sit into your hip standing pigeon, figure four with the legs. Inhale, stay. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Inhale, press through right foot, bring your left knee high to the sky. And then exhale, airplane, hinging forward with the upper body, sending left heel back, arms follow. Bend into your right knee, plant your left toes, inhale, crescent lunge, reach arms high. And then exhale, cactus your arms, draw them down your back body. Inhale, power lunge, lean the upper body forward at an angle. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, power lunge. Exhale, cactus. Always have the option to drop the back knee if you need. One more time. Inhale, lean forward, hands meet in center. Exhale, cactus. Open up your heart to the sky. Inhale, crescent lunge. Square the hips. Tuck left sit bone underneath you, arms high. And then exhale, hands frame your right foot. Inhale, easy twist, open up through the right hand. Exhale, turn your left toes to the right, bend into your left knee, and bring your right foot on top. So we're kind of in this hovering side plank with knees bent. Inhale, see if you can stretch, make that rainbow shape, straighten out through your right arm and right leg. And then exhale, two hands to the mat. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. Inhale, fall in triangle, send your right foot out to the left side. Swivel left heel down, reach left hand high. And then exhale, bring your left arm to the top of the mat. Yummy side body stretch, take an extra inhale. And then exhale, two hands, 2 feet to the mat, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward to high plank. Exhale, bend your knees, glide your hips back. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Close your eyes. Recenter, regain the composure of your breath. Refocus into this practice for a few more minutes. Inhale, ripple forward to high plank. Exhale, bend into your knees, lower them down to the mat at the same exact time. Sit hips back to heels. Active child's pose. Couple cycles of breath to land. And stretch your right hand long, your left hand back behind you, top of the hand is on the mat. We'll move through the other side. On your inhale, round through the upper back as you lift forward into your tabletop. At the top of the breath, sweep left hand open. Exhale, sit hips back to heels, lower hand to the mat. Inhale, round through your spine, lift up at the top, finding the twist. Exhale, sit hips back to heels, active child's. One more, find your cat pose as you lift up, kickstand right foot out to the side. Find your modified side plank, opening your body to the long edge of the mat on the left. And then take some big circles out with your left arm. Couple in one direction. And then switch it up. Checking in with shoulders, seeing how it feels. Good. On your next inhale, stretch along through left fingertips, down through left pinky. Exhale, bend into left elbow and left knee. See if you can meet them in the center. Inhale, this time straighten out and hover left foot off the mat. Exhale, bend your left knee, curl your heel into your glute, and capture the outside of the foot. On an inhale, kick your foot into your hand, but tuck your tailbone underneath you and drive your hips forward. Exhale, stay. One more breath in. And then exhale, step your left foot to the top of the mat in between your hands. Low lunge. Floss out the hips a couple times. Inhale into lunge. Exhale, find a half split straightening into left leg. Inhale forward. Exhale back. This time, inhale, launch into the left leg. We're gonna find a modified warrior three. Fingertips underneath you, L shape with the body, press back with the right heel. Exhale, curl right knee in towards your forehead. Inhale, hover right foot off the mat, plug your femur up into its socket, and then exhale, land the right foot next to the left, forward fold, Uttanasana. 5 breaths here, either hanging out in your forward fold or moving through circle chair. So see what you need today. Maybe a little bit of both. I encourage you to close your eyes here. Find whatever sway, whatever motions feel good for you. And let the breath be the guide. So follow the whole length of the inhales and exhales, not rushing them. Two more cycles. On your final exhale, find your forward fold, Uttanasana, hang heavy. Fingertips down for support, ground into left foot. Inhale, stretch left or right heel back. Good. Exhale, land your right foot down to the mat slowly as you bend into left knee. Right hand plants. Inhale, sweep open, easy twist. Exhale, drop your right knee down. Kickstand your right foot out to the side. Inhale, modified side plank. Hover your arm and leg off the mat. And then exhale, left toes face the back of the mat. Walk your right foot underneath you. Sit down onto your right hip. Janushirasana shape. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, fold over left thigh. Right hand plants at the top of the mat. Push into your right shin. Inhale, modified wild thing, opening your heart up as well. So big rotation. Exhale, lower hips down, fold over left knee. One more full cycle of this. Inhale, wild thing. Exhale, fold. Last wild thing. Inhale, open it up. And then exhale, plant left hand, bring your right knee back underneath you, right or left foot between your hands. Sides are hard today for some reason. Take an inhale, go long through the back of the neck. And then exhale, sit your hips, let them settle over your right heel. If you need, you can always place a bolster or a pillow or a blanket in between, or you can stay lifted. But we're gonna take the full folded variation, 3 breaths. Last releasing exhale. Let your shoulders drop from your ears. On your inhale, bend into left knee, walk your hands forward. Launch off into modified pyramid or modified warrior 3, lifting right heel up. Exhale, curl right knee into your forehead. Ground down through left big toe. Inhale, lift up stork pose, right knee to chest, arms reach high. Exhale, cross right ankle over left knee, sit into your standing pigeon. Inhale, pull your heart into your thumbs. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Straighten through left leg. Inhale, right knee to chest, arms reach high. Exhale, airplane. Upper body swivels forward, send your right leg back. And then bend into your left knee as you slowly plant right toes down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus, draw your elbows down. Shoulder blades hug on the back of the body. Inhale, power lunge. Your upper body's at a diagonal, your arms reach in the center. Exhale, cactus. Remember to drop the back knee if you need. Inhale, power lunge. Find a little bit of undulation through your spine. Exhale, cactus. One more time, inhale forward. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, square the hips, arms reach high, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to frame out your left foot. From here, inhale, easy twist, plant through right hand, reach left fingertips high. And then your right toes are gonna point towards the left, And then you're gonna bend into your knees, stack your left foot on top of your right, find your side plank. Inhale, see if you can stretch and straighten into right leg and left leg, creating a nice rainbow arc with your body. And then exhale, left knee into chest, tiger curl. Inhale, fall in triangle, swivel right heel down, send your left foot out, reach your right hand high to the sky. Exhale, let those fingertips trace forward as you find a side body stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, 2 hands, 2 feet to the mat. Downward facing dog, close your eyes. Couple more cycles of breath here. Feel your inhales and exhales lengthening. Maybe ironing out. On your next inhale, ripple, roll forward through rounded high plank. Hug your front body to your back body as you exhale, slowly lower your knees to the mat. And sit your hips back to your heels. Find an active child's pose. And then from your active child's pose, just roll up your spine, come to sit, your hips onto your heels. And then lean onto one hip. Come to a seat. We are gonna stretch our right leg out long, and then our left knee is gonna bend. So we're gonna curl our heel in towards our glute, left knee pointing out to the side, kind of diagonally. Inhale here, exhale, fold over right leg. Always an option, excuse me, to have some support underneath you, underneath the upper body, underneath the knee. I have a terrible tickle in my throat, there we go. Couple breaths here, find your fold. On your next breath in, we're gonna make our left kneecap point towards the very front. And then exhale, see if you can lean back, maybe onto fingertips, maybe onto elbows. Big stretch for the front of the left thigh, the left quad. Half hero's pose. If this is way too much, please place a bolster in between your hip and heel, and you'll feel a lot more space in your pelvis. 2 more cycles of breath. Inhale lifts you back up, and then we'll swap them out. So left leg extends long, right knee comes out to the side, curl your heel into your glute. Find whatever support system you need here. Inhale to grow tall. Exhale, fold forward over left leg. Good, inhale walks you up. Let your right kneecap point to the front. Come onto the top of the right foot. And then see if you can lean back into a half hero pose. You can also come into a sideline quad stretch, so laying onto the left hip, bringing the right heel back behind you. Whatever variation you want. 3 more breath cycles. Maybe drop head back if that feels okay. Next inhale lifts you up. And then we're gonna cross our legs. So let's end class how we started. If you're able, bring your right shin in front. Easy seat, and then we're gonna take a side bend over to the right. Resting down onto right elbow. Bring your left arm overhead. I like to put my hand on the back of my skull and point my elbow up to the sky. 5 breath cycles, and then see where the breath goes. See if you can send it into the ribs, into the back body, into the space between your left hip bone and your left lower ribs. 2 more cycles of breath. Let the inhales and the exhales match each other in length and smoothness and ease. As you exhale, draw up through center, and we'll lean to the other side. Let's switch across our legs, so left shin in front. Inhale, lift up out of the waist, reach high through the right fingertips. And then exhale, side bend to the left. Find your variation. Option to bring your hand to the back of your skull and then peel your right elbow up. Big breaths along the whole right side of the body. Maybe feeling those muscles, your intercostals between each rib, open up a little bit on the in-breath. Two more cycles. As you exhale, come through center. Keep your eyes closed if they are, and then close them if they're not. And we'll just linger here a few moments. Refocusing on the breath if your mind wanders. Maybe just take a moment to revisit any intention that you made at the start of class, or revisit anything that pops up. Relax your shoulders from your ears. Empty out all the air from your lungs. We're going to take one final breath together. Inhale, draw the breath in through the nose. Let it be your biggest, most expansive breath yet. And then exhale, open your mouth side out. Hands can come to heart center or third eye. And I thank you for joining me. All right, guys, that is our mellow, stretchy flow. Sorry my rights and lefts were a struggle today and I had a tickle in my throat, but yeah, just be here for a while longer if you want to move into Shavasana, meditation, whatever you need. Thank you for being here. I hope you like these style of classes. I think they're so nice for after work. I need to move my body, but I'm just tired. We're all tired. So it's still good to move your body and your breath. So do what you need to do, find the variations you need, and stick with it. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.